So in today's lesson we will talk about the port security. Port security is a way to protect the switch ports on the base of the MAC address. When we connect the computers to a switch, basically switch behavior is dynamic. It receives the MAC address from every host and update into the MAC address table. So this nature is dynamic. Once we see the computers are connected and they are sending data, like basically it's called as frame into the layer 2, and then their MAC address is stored by the switch into the MAC address table. For example, I am assigning IP to the computers so that we can ping to each other, and then the data passes through the switch, and switch will capture the MAC address of the frames. Then it will let them communicate. We have given IP address to these PCs. If we go to switch now, we see in the switch all the 4 ports are up. If I say show MAC address table, see this port 4 is dynamically updated, but 1 and 2 is not. It's still coming 3 because maybe there is no data flow. If we go to the PC and we ping to each other, we'll be seeing the MAC address are coming to the switch MAC address table. See this 1, 2, 3 came, 4 is still not there. We ping again to 4. Now we can see in a switch all the 4 MAC address is there, but you see the dynamic here. If you want to secure a specific port, the port security is concept is why, for example, this my machine, I want to restrict this port to access this machine only. If someone connect his device to this port, this should not come up. So it should be blocked. It should not be allowed, because this is the unknown device someone is connecting to this port. So this port should go down, or this port should block the traffic coming from this computer. So for this purpose we have to configure the port security first here. If we check here, show port security, there is no port security configure. Now this, for example, this port 4, I want to configure port security for this port 4. So I will go inside the port. First of all, configure terminal interface FA04. Then we have to make this port, first of all, access switch port mode access switch port security, and now port security is on. So then there are 3 things. First of all, we have to configure a MAC address, how many MAC address we want to allow, like switch port security maximum, for example 1, we can say maximum 132 here. So maybe if we have 4 machine we want to allow to this port, so we can make it 4 or 3, but I want to allow only 1 machine. Switch port security maximum 1. So this only 1 MAC address will be allowed to this port. Then next thing is how the MAC address is to be added. Switch port security MAC address. Here I can give MAC address manually. I can type MAC address for the device, but I can also use sticky, means whichever machine will send that traffic first, it will be captured. Switch port security MAC address is sticky. And next is the what exactly if the violation is. So we can say switch port security violation shutdown. Now this way port security is configured. If I go outside, I show you here show port security. Now again you see if FA04 is configured for a port security and maximum address count is 1 and current address is 0 and violation is 0. There is no MAC address made sticky. For example, if I show you here show MAC address table, this MAC address is still dynamic. It is not showing as a static, but whenever it will send the traffic, port 4 is not there anyhow. If I will send any traffic from here for this PC, for example, let's say IP config this 4, okay, just ping to some other computer 10001. After pinging, go to your machine and check the MAC address. See, this MAC address is made as a static for port 4, and if I check my port security, it will show me this address count is 1 now. 1 is allowed and count is 1 also, but violation is 0 because there is only one machine which is connected and the port is working. There is no issue with the port. But when I will connect this PC to this port should go down. For example, if I remove this cable and plug it here, I assign IP to this machine, say 10005, and IP config. If you check here the status, this port is not coming up. But if I say again, ping is also not allowed because this port is down now. If I go to machine, I switch, I show you here, show port security. So this is a one violation and this port has been blocked by the switch now, and this will not come up. If I want to remove this, so I have to remove this machine first because I have to remove violation first. Then I have to connect the correct machine. I will remove this cable here and I will connect this machine to here. But if you check the interface status, show interface status FA04, it will show you, show interface status, show interface FA04. It is showing me the port FA04 is down and line protocol is down. This is error disabled. Error disabled means there is some error. Actually there is a violation. So even still, but if we have to do this port no shutdown to bring this up, so we have to go to FA04 then it will say I will have to say no shutdown, change to state change, but still to down. So this, because this is actually down now, it may take some time. So we can do what, we can just copy this configuration, just save the configuration and just reload the device. If we reload the device, all the interface will initialize and this port FA04 will come up now because the violation has been removed now. See, all the ports are in spanning tree state. Show spanning tree, all the ports are in listening state because the spanning tree is running in the switches to detect the loop. If there is any loop, it will block the redundant link. This is transition state. It was for first listening state, then learning state, then it will come to the forwarding state. Now see, all the ports are in forward mode now and we can ping to each other. There is no problem. If you want to ping, we can ping. So this is about the port security. And if we talk about, if we want to secure unused port, for example, there is a only we are using 4 port but remaining 5 to 24 port is unused, so we can bring them shut down because they are not used. Just we can say config t interface fa0 5 to 24 fa0 interface range 5 to 24, and we can say shut down. This will, all the other ports will go down. If I check again here in my switch, show interface status, all the ports are disabled, only this connected ports are up, other ports are disabled. This is all about the configuration part in our port security. Thanks for watching my video. Kindly please subscribe and like the video so that it becomes easy for me to upload more video. It will motivate me. Thank you. Thanks for watching.